Ito ang Broad Streamcast Communicators, ang naiiba at kakaibang plataporma sa digital broadcast. Mula Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao hanggang sa iba't ibang dako ng mundo. Broad Streamcast Communicators, ang sandigan ng sambayanan mula sa walang labis at walang kulang na pagbabalita, paglilingkod, maglalahad ng mga mapagbuong komentaryo at usaping pambayan para sa kapakanan ng karamihan. Broad Streamcast Communicators, tuwirang maglilingkod ngayon hanggang sa susunod na henerasyon. Buhay Online, chikahan at kaalamang pangkabuhayan. Ating tunghayan, pakinggan at tuklasin ang mga pangyayari at kaganapan sa mundo ng online. Buhay Online, chikahan at kaalamang pangkabuhayan. Alamin ang pinaka-latest trends mula sa trabaho at kung hanggang saan na ang narating ng teknolohiyang ito. At ngayon, narito na ang ating host, ang ating TechieMommy, si J.C. Bautista.
Hello everyone! Happy Friday! Kaya nga Friday na naman, I really couldn't believe it na parang kaka-umpisa pa lang ng week. Wala na. Tapos na ulit, Friday na ulit. Talagang the days are just going by so fast. Sobra. And to top it all, April 30 today, the last day of April, tapos na naman ang isang buwan, right? 3 months have gone by in this 2021 na nasa pandemya pa rin tayo, right? We're in the same boat as we were last year, right? When you think about it, my goodness, it's been over a year. Tsaka yun na nga, Happy New Year pa lang natin to each other. Wala na, tapos na ang 3 buwan ng taon. Kung normal schooling, kung normal dapat March, wala. Summer vacation na ng mga bata, right? Summer vacation na naman. Oh my goodness. And then the schools are still closed. People are still studying online or through modules. My gosh. In retrospect, when you think about it talaga, what happened, right? Talagang things were unexpected. Our lives have changed considerably, very much. Of course, yung mga nakatutok ngayon, nakikita ko na naman yung number of people na nanonood pero hindi ko makita yung pangalan. So whoever is here joining me today, welcome to the show. Okay? So, and speaking of how the pandemic has affected our lives, right, and how it's changed, of course, ang dyan is yung subject ko last week is technology, right? Technology has played such an important role in our life, or is playing a very important role sa buhay natin ngayon, ang technology. At sa pandemya na to. So yung technology subject matter ko last week, nag-continue to this week tungkol sa gadgets, right? And I've said, how are gadgets important sa buhay natin, right? Along the lines of technology, right? Yung importance ng gadgets, very much so. Kasi nga, when you think about it, okay, overview, nowadays, there's no work which cannot be done without the assistance of machines. Whether it's doing home chores or working sa opisina or studying sa school. Wala yata tayong maisip na hindi natin maisip kung paano tayo mamumuhay ng walang mga gadgets, ng walang technology sa buhay natin, ng walang some sort of appliances, right? There's not a single human activity where machines don't have to be used anymore, right? No one can deny the fact that ang mga gadgets have not only simplified our lives, but also made them more comfortable, right? And luxurious to some. Kasi nga, yung mga ibang, di ba, depende rin sa capacity mong bumili ng appliances or ng gadgets. Yung iba talaga, luxury na lang, kagaya ng mga Nespresso machine or whatever stuff. But, truth be told, reality is, talaga ang buhay natin, kasama na dyan ang mga gadgets. Yun na nga, ano ba kasi yung gadgets, we've defined gadget as anything, right? A small tool such as a machine that has a function that will help us, right? Facilitate things. It's something mechanical, it's something electronic. That's a gadget, right? Kasi yung iba akala gadgets, ano lang, cellphone, laruan, no. Gadgets, of course, are appliances. Ang gadget is yung telepono na naimbento ng araw na hanggang ngayon, yan na nga, ang cellphones, right? But on the contrary nga, man's dependence on them has increased talaga. Lahat na, ang dami na nating inaasa na gawin sa buhay using gadgets. And wala naman tayo magagawa doon kasi nga, technology has developed and nag-evolve ang lahat ng bagay to facilitate things. Technology has made it in such a way that, to produce gadgets that will help us improve our lives and make things easier for us. At ayan ang pinag-usapan natin this past 2 weeks is about technology and how gadgets have affected our lives. Tapos kahapon, pinag-usapan natin kung anong mga gadgets or ang gamit ng mga estudyante. We talked about the use of gadgets in studying, right? O sige, I was going through a list of things na kailangan ng mga estudyante, right? Sa pag-aaral, okay? And sinabi na natin unang-una is, of course, ang importante sa mga estudyante na gadget? Laptop, right? Yes. Almost everyone has a laptop these days, right? But not all laptops are actually fit for studying, ha? Yun lang sasabihin ko. Okay, continue natin yung natin kahapon tungkol sa mga gadgets na gamit ng estudyante, right? Not all laptops are fit for studying. Why? While you can send a college application essay using a laptop and do a lot of other schoolwork, it's important to be sure, okay, that your notebook can last at least through your first college years. Kasi ang dami ngayon talaga, talaga, yung anak ko nga, wala pang 1 year yung laptop niya eh. Pinalitan na. He built his own computer station. Desktop, gumawa na ng desktop ang anak ko. Because, that's what he's studying for. My son is a genius, lalo na sa paggawa ng computers. I mean, he can actually build a computer system now from scratch. He's studying information systems. At yun nga, pinalitan na niya yung ganyang sistema, gumawa siya ng nag-build siya ng kanyang sariling computer kasi yung anak ko is into gaming too. So, ang kanyang computer has all the graphic cards, video cards, para maganda yung video kasi nga, nag-gaming siya. Pero, sa aral din, of course, magagamit niya yan dahil sinabi ko talaga ang priority ay ang pag-aaral at hindi ang paglalaro. Hindi ang paglalaro ng video games, right? So, dapat yung bibili ng laptop, it will last na through the college years ng anak nyo. Kaso nga kasi, di ba, yung mga the youth of today are addicted to gadgets at saka addicted sila sa pag-update, pag-upgrade. Pa lang, gusto na kaagad yung pinaka-latest model na cellphone, pinaka-latest o yung pinakamabilis na laptop na lumabas last week. See? So, make sure that your laptop will last naman, through the college years of your child. It has to work quickly and also it has to have a battery powerful enough to carry it around with you during the day. Otherwise, di ba, pag ang binili mo, yung pugak-pugak lang na laptop, yung function yan, maano ka agad, yung anak mo, hindi conducive sa pag-aaral niya, right? Otherwise, you might find yourself stuck near the closest power socket. Yun na nga, pag hindi yung battery life ng laptop nila, ganun kaganda, kailangan palipat-lipat na. Kailangan maghanap pa ng sa charge or sa nikakabit. Hi there, Jeannie. Happy Monday, Jeannie. It's nice to see you again. Welcome to the show. Okay, so also a good laptop has to be easy to carry around. Okay, pero yun na nga, yung mga gaming laptop, my gosh, monster, diba? Malalaki. After all, hindi yun na kailangan nila for studying, okay? After all, you're going to do it all day yun, di ba? Bit-bit mo yun. That's why try to choose the small one and light model with a lasting battery. Ayan ilang ko. So, kung bibili niyo yung mga anak nyo ng laptop for school, make sure that it's small and light with the lasting battery. Lucky for you kasi a student's laptop doesn't have to be too expensive and powerful. Kung hindi ka kasi naman programmer or yung gamer, hindi naman dapat, Pero yung nga, yung anak ko, masyadong meticuloso sa computer kasi nga siya, he's studying information systems and he's studying programming and he's studying design. So that's why for him importante yung powerful laptop. Okay? So what else can a gadget na kailangan ng estudyante is a tablet. In lieu of a laptop is a tablet, right? If you are tired of looking for the right laptop, well, you can buy a tablet instead, right? You can buy a tablet for your child instead. Modern tablets allow doing almost everything na study related. Tama. Yung mga nag-evolve na from the simple iPad, yung mga tablet ngayon, pwede mo na rin gamitin. Computer na rin naman siya talaga. You can read books on them, write your essays using them, surf the web, and so on. Moreover, they have a long-lasting battery na rin by default. So you don't have to worry about power sockets and stuff. Okay? There's only one bad thing about them. Diba, yung mga tablets, they are not suitable o hindi nila kaya yung mga heavy and complicated software. Yun na nga, hindi nila kaya ikarga. Hindi mo pwedeng i-download doon yung Photoshop, Visual Studio. So, kung graphic designer, simpleng lang, program, pwede mo lagay doon. But not all students kasi naman need this kind of software. Depende lang kasi kung anong inaaral nila. Diba? So, not all students, kung kailangan lang mag-research, mag-type ng report, mag-email, okay na yung tablet, right? So what else? Ano pa ang kailangan na gadget ng estudyante that's useful for them? Is a power bank, right? Okay, we all know what a power bank means, right? Because at one point in time, nauso talaga yung power banks, talagang pagandahan ng power bank, lakihan ng capacity ng power bank, right? Lahat tayo. Pero yun na nga yung power bank minsan mas mabigat pa sa cellphone mo. Kasi nga, mas mabigat, yung capacity, right? So, even if your tablet or mobile phone's battery dies quickly, you don't have to spend half of your day looking for a socket or a switch. While a power bank can hardly be used for laptop charging, it's actually an amazing thing when it comes to charging a tablet or a smartphone. Not necessarily hindi, yung mga laptop talaga nung mahanap ka ng socket mo. Ang mo sa laptop is dapat yung battery life mo matagal-tagal bago ka maghanap ng socket. Otherwise, yung tablet at smartphone, ayan ang kailangan power bank, right? At ayun na nga, ang mga smartphones nowadays is also a way to learn from. Dahil yun na nga, marami na nag-tutoring through cellphones, marami na rin nag-aaral through cell phones using their data kasi nga wala namang wifi sa bahay. So, yung gadget na yan, cellphone, kailangan rin sa pag-aaral, right? So, pwede mong gamitin. So, power banks can look beautiful. Iba-iba yung design colors and they're easy to carry around and quite affordable. Moreover, they have a different power capacity. So, you can easily choose the one that fits your budgets and goals. Yun na nga, sabi ko sa'yo, mas mabigat, meron nga ibang mga power bank, di ba? Para na siyang yung mga, yung mga power, yung mga malalaking maraming socket. Basta, may maliit na version ng gano'n yun ng power bank, right? Okay. So, what else are the gadgets that students should have? Well, yung mga printer, all-in-one printer. Hi there, Gigi, Makapagal, Salaw. Good morning. Thank you and welcome to the show. Welcome, right? So nowadays kasi 'di ba, as in smart everything na 'di ba? Hindi lang smartphone, smart TV, meron ng smart printers, meron ng smart refrigerator na pwede mong kausapin, mga smart anything. Kailangan ng estudyante yung all-in-one printer na. Yung all-in-one printer, pwede siyang Wi-Fi, pwede mo dong i-Bluetooth yung mga files na gusto mong i-print, right? Yan ang gadget na useful din sa estudyante. Lalo na yung mga nagdo-dorm, right? Sometimes nagsishare sila, bumili ng all-in-one printer, tapos may wifi sila para diyan sila magpiprint ng kanilang mga report and mga homework. These gadgets are amazing because They don't only allow scanning, they also allow copying and printing at the same time, right? Sure, you can do that all sa library, pero yun na nga, because of the convenience of technology, nowadays, di ba, konti na lang masyado yung nagpupunta sa library na makikigamit ng Xerox machine or magpapascan or yung nung araw, microfiche. Kasi nga, that can all be done na by like, gadgets such as this, yung 3-in-1, all-in-one printer, so to speak, right? It allows you, uh, you know, you don't have to go to the copy center or the library. But sometimes it's much more convenient to have such a gadget around. It allows you to save time when going somewhere to make a copy. Lalo na kung meron kang homework na kailangan mo na i-print right away, instantaneous, pwede mo kaagad i-Bluetooth or doon sa printer nyo or through the Wi-Fi, yung kailangan mo i-print. So, meron instantly, right? It saves you money and time. In the case of a copy center services or going to your school sa UP, yung place doon na dati nagpa-photocopy ka and all that, right? Moreover, when you finish something right before the deadline, you usually don't have much time to go somewhere to print your assignment. Yun na nga yun eh. That's why having a gadget like this, all-in-one printer, saves you a lot of time, right? And money too, right? Kasi you can do it right in your own room. Hindi ka na kailangan magbiyahe, mag-drive, or sumakay para lang i-print yung report mo, right? O ano pa? Ano pa ang gadget na effective or gamit ng mga estudyante? It's a smartwatch or a fitness bracelet. Bakit? Right? Iba, ang dami-dami nung nagja-jogging sa may dorm nila or sa UP, nagja-jogging. Because you also have to keep healthy and fit naman, especially in this pandemic situation. Right? Pero yun na nga, habang nag-aaral ka, di ba, kailangan din fit, kumakain ng tama, right? Pero yun na nga, not getting enough sleep, ayan, nangyayari yun sa mga nag-aaral natin nowadays because like I said yesterday, ang study habits ng estudyante ngayon nag-evolve, nagbago na. Like before, di ba? Before, we used to go to the library for research and then after classes, we go home, we do the homework, tas tulog na. Or kung magre-research tayo sa bahay, pag meron tayong mga encyclopedia, doon tayo nagbabasa and may oras para gumawa ng homework. And nowadays, because of technology and because of Wi-Fi and internet, yung pag-aaral, 24/7 na. You can study, you can research anytime, all hours of the day. And the students of today, right, a lot of them find comfort in studying sa mga cafes, right? Kaya nga yung mga McDo sa Katipunan, bukas yan 24 hours dati nung wala pong pandemic, right? Pati nga yung Jollibee dati nagbukas ng 24 hours dun eh. Kasi yung Katipunan yan ang University Belt dito sa Quezon City. I mean, wala na pala ako sa, I said dito, I'm still not used to the fact that I am now in Pampanga and not anymore in Marikina or Manila. Iba na ang aking environ. Anyway, so hindi ko pa alam kung ang mga bagay-bagay dito kung may 24 hours na McDo dito or anything. Pero yun na nga, because students hang out in those places, so sa mga fast food places, sa mga cafes, because conducive na rin to studying yung pakape-kape, tsaka kumakain ng snack habang nag-aaral. At yun na nga, most of them napupuyat. So, hello there, Thelma Ilagan. Nice to see you. Long time no see. Thank you for joining me today. I'm wrapping up my segment on technology and gadgets, how it impacts our lives. Ito yung sa estudyante na itong aspect na to na sinabi ko kahapon at tinatapos natin ngayon, yung mga gadgets na ginagamit. So, the students of today sometimes do not get enough sleep, right? And not getting enough sleep is one of the biggest problems students face during their college years. While people can handle this quite well, but pagbata pa tayo, it still affects their productivity, di ba? Ang mood nila, and can cause a lot of stress. Most of the fitness, so kaya ko sinabi, itong fitness bracelet or smartwatch, kailangan din ng estudyante of today. Kasi nasa stress sila sa pag-aaral, pagre-review, napupuyat. So, Most of the mga fitness bracelets and smartwatches are equipped with sleep tracking option. Totoo. Sinasabi kung ilang oras ka natulog, tsaka kung gaano kalalim yung tulog mo, yung REM mo, kung kailan ka nag-dream or mababaw lang ang tulog mo. Yung smartwatch ko nasira. Anyway, kailangan ng mapalit. But anyway, they can wake you up when it would be the easiest for you to get up. Yung alarm mo rin siya. So, it's important to not only smart, but also active during your college years sa pag-aaral. Uh, did you know that simply leading a healthier lifestyle can make you more productive? Of course, right? Work-wise, study-wise, talaga naman. Kasi nga, you know, we have to be healthy so that our brain functions, or our senses will function correctly and efficiently, right? Uh, you'll be able to learn quicker and have more energy, right? Pagka healthy ka. A fitness bracelet or a smartwatch would help you with that, monitoring your activities and allowing you to set new activity goals para ka maging fit. So yun. So yun ang mga importanteng gadgets na dapat meron ng isang estudyante na nag-aaral kasi yan ang nakaka-apekto sa kanilang pag-aaral. So ano yun? A good laptop, or a tablet, a power bank, an all-in-one printer, tsaka yung smart fitness watch, right? Okay? Of course, that's not all the gadgets that students can have, di ba? Ang dami ko pang sinabing iba. These are just the most common ones because meron pang iba, right? An e-reader, okay? An e-reader. E-readers are specially designed to read online materials like ebooks, magazines, and documents. It is a lightweight gadget to clean up space in the home, keep you organized, offer clutter-free reading, and motivate you to read more. Okay. Also, you can learn faster and avoid over carrying heavy books. Tsaka mas cost-effective na gadget. Pero ako, love ko pa rin magbasa ng totoong books. I still encourage my son to read real books and see, ito yung books. Nakikita niyo ba yan? Tara! See? That's the books that my father left for my son. Yan ang pamana ng tatay ko sa anak ko. Ang mga libro na yan. From Michael Crichton to Tom Clancy, Stephen King, Brian Sanford, Dan Brown, yan ang legacy ng tatay ko sa anak ko. Na binabasa niya, real books. Iba naman kasi ang feeling ng real books na. Ano pa? What are other cool technical gadgets that students should have? Okay. Digital recorder, right? If you are if you have difficulty in following mga lectures, 'di ba? Nasabi ko rin 'yun last time yung smart pen, 'di ba? Pag mahina ka magsulat or pangit yung sulat mo, yung smart pen nakakatulong 'yun kasi the smart pen records the lecture and then it writes it there digitally. 'Di ba? Pwede mo i-download 'yun. So yung lecture magiging written form na, 'di ba? Cool. Tapos also ito nga rin, yung digital audio recorder, pag wala kang smart pen, you make use of this tech gadget to take up the audio files on your smartphone tablet, right? Ano pa? Of course, scientific calculator. Sabi ko nga, nung ako nag-aaral before, bawal ang dali ng calculator sa eskwela dahil sa math, hindi mo pwedeng gamitin yun. Pero now, they require students to have scientific calculators. A scientific calculator is one of the most helpful science gadgets for students to calculate problems in the science subject. Paano naman yun ang nagsusolve na yung gadget? Hindi na yung utak ng bata. Di ba? Parang noon bawal ang calculator, pero ngayon pwede na. Ano pa? A polar pillow. Polar, P-O-L-A-R. It is an interesting tech gadget to resolve your sleeping problems. So may mga insomnia and other complaints like headache, backache, and so on. It has amplified cooling technology to give you real comfort sa pagtulog mo or sa pag-upo. Ano pa? Yun na yung nasabi ko ng isang araw, yung virtual keyboard. Diba? A virtual keyboard, it helps you to take digital notes conveniently with your smartphone, your tablet, or your iOS device. So, ayan, virtual keyboard. Yun pa, interactive high-tech alarm clock. Ayan pa ang gadget ng tama sa estudyante. If you have been often late for your classes with traditional alarm, try to get an interactive high-tech alarm clock that would let you wake up fast. Di ba yung sinabi ko last week, ang cute yung may alarm clock sa Amerika yun, na hindi mo pwedeng pindutin yung snooze button. Di ba ang dami-daming mga bata or mga tao na nag-alarm clock, pero tumutunog na yung alarm clock, i-snooze lang. Another 5 minutes, another minute, another minute. Itong alarm clock na to, tumatakbo siya, hindi mo siya, hindi mo siya, ang cute, hindi mo siya mapipindot yung snooze back. Alarm siya ng alarm hanggang sa gumising ka at tumayo. Di ba cute? Okay, a gaming gadget. Well, although hindi ko ini-encourage to dahil ayaw ko nga mag-gaming habang nag-aaral eh. Study says that the intellectual skills and mood of the students kasi could be improved by playing games. Kaya talaga naman yan, lalo na kung word games, pang-sharpen, right? You can get a gaming gadget like Xbox or PlayStation to give a break to your learning routine. Sige na nga. Okay, in conclusion, right, I believe that the better the teaching methods involved, the better the students study. Totoo naman, right? But a study says that if students spend most of the time with tech devices or gadgets, they would feel stressed and unproductive. And yun na nga, it encourages laziness to study the lessons. Dahil gusto na lang manood ng Netflix, gusto mag-video game, gusto na lang makipag-chat, mag-social media. Besides, they could get behavioral changes and get separated from the real world na kasi pag na-addict sila sa mga gadgets. Since technology has merged with education, it would be good for the students to use these gadgets that I have mentioned, but in a limited way. At saka only when required. Hi there, Jake! Thank you. Nice to see you. Kaya ayan, Jake, di ba? Tungkol sa'yo to. Although yun ang sabi nila, ang games daw also nakakatulong sa mga nag-aaral. Pero, bottom line pa rin talaga kasi is to manage the time, like sinabi ni Jake kahapon, manage your time sa paggamit din ng mga gadgets na to at saka ng technology. Kasi ang mas importanting reason, of course, kaya ka na sa eskwela, dahil nag-aaral ka. Hindi para manood ng Netflix lang at mag-video games. But then, it's really, really hard naman to control it when you can't, hindi mo pwedeng bantayan yung nag-aaral mo ng 24/7 dahil marami ka rin ginagawa, right? That's why it would be good for the students to use these gadgets in a limited way or kung kinakailangan lang, right? To perform complicated calculations, organize data, and to keep up the good learning habits, they can make use of these gadgets to enhance their studying, di ba? Not to hamper it, but to enhance it. Okay? Pag may free time lang po, pwede mag-video games. Oo naman, di ba, Jake? Pag aral-aral. Kaya nga may mga eskwela, bawal ang gadgets. Okay? So that wraps up my take on gadgets as impacting students. But per se, right? Gadgets per se, anong gamit sa ating mga buhay, di ba? Sabi nga natin, gadgets for daily life, right? Today, natin to, an overview of what we studied this whole week. Diba? Nowadays, we use various electronic gadgets sa ating pang-araw-araw na buhay. Everything from cooking to music, or communication gadgets like yun na nga, cell phones, right? Computers, anything, electronic components that in some way use electricity nga, communication gadgets is a big category of gadgets which control the biggest part of our lives. Yan talaga. Ang communication gadgets ay may pinakamalaking impact sa buhay natin. But it is not the only gadgets that can increase the efficiency, ha? Just think of, di ba, isipin mo na lang talaga na ang ating daily routine, kasama na ang gadgets yan. Like, when you wake up in the morning, or anong nagpapagising, some people, set their alarm clocks para magising, right? When you wake up in the morning, anong una mong, yung mga iba na sobrang addict sa gadget, anong una mong dinadampot? Tara! Hindi na yung watch mo, parting na ng oras, yung cellphone mo. Kasi lahat na, yun na nga rin. Yung gadget na yun ang multifunctional, ang cellphone. Pag dampot mo ng cellphone mo, kita mo na kung anong oras, right? Tara, siya na rin ang pwede mong alarm. Tapos yun, check mo na yung mga messages mo or email mo, right? That's the first thing you look at. Or ano pa, pagbaba mo, i-on mo na yung gagawa ka na ng coffee kung may coffee maker ka, right? Or kung magluluto ka, yan, yung stove, gamit mo na. So, the use of gadgets and the effect in our lives, yan, morning, noon, and night, right? 24/7 nga, actually, masasabi, right? From the very first time that you make your coffee using a coffee maker, followed by watching TV to catch the latest news, right? Tsaka, yun na nga, updating your social media account, right? So, sabi ni Jake, dapat daw ang paggamit ng technology or ng gadgets is, yun na nga, i-manage mo yung time mo by scheduling it. Maglalaro ka lang ng video games pag hindi ka na nag-aaral, right? Tapos yung pag natapos mo na lahat ng requirements mo, homework mo, right? Saka ka gumamit ng cellphone mo para mag-update ng social media mo or play games or otherwise. Pero yun na nga, ang technology at ang gamit ng gadgets 24/7 na halos for some people, right? Starting from the early morning till the time we reach the bed, we make use of gadgets in different ways, right? Aminin, 'di ba? Totoo? Ang gadgets as a life helper and optimizer. Paano naging life helper ang gadgets? With the advancement in technology, right? Maraming sophisticated gadgets ang na-invento, ang na-develop. Machines are coming up that enable surgeries, right? And diagnostic, thus preventing people from frequent deaths. Pwede mo nang ma-avoid ang certain things because you can find out the information sooner, right? In earlier times kasi, due to the lack of medical development, usually people die before the time dahil hindi nila winatch out for it o hindi nila na-google, hindi nila na-research. Kasi nowadays, di ba, pag may nararamdaman ka, ano ginagawa mo kagad? I-google mo yung symptoms, right? Para naisip mo baka sakali ko, ano kaya yun? Ano kaya yung meron ako? Bakit ako nahihilo na parang umiikot yung or ba't ako natutumba? You can easily research these symptoms nowadays because of gadgets, because of your computer, because of your cell phone, right? And technology. So, naaagapan, di ba? Naiiwasan, alright? Yung sakit or whatever that it is that you're suffering from, okay? Because nga, di ba, now we can actually research and develop and stuff, even medicines that we have to take, pwede natin i-research, right? Nowadays, before the time it happens, we can easily look for solutions to problems, right? In earlier times nga, due to lack of medical development, usually nga, people die before the time. Pero nga, because of recent developments, medical science has even developed so much that people can even now get medicines for every disease and illness, right? Even for minor things like measuring blood pressure, getting your sugar level checked, or your BP, right? And others, because of gadgets, you are able to monitor that now, right? Hindi na kailangan pumunta sa lab para i-check yung blood sugar mo or yung BP mo because meron ka ng BP machine, right? Meron ka ng yung FBS machine, yung pag-check ng sugar mo kung diabetic ka. Yung dad ko, yung nagpe-prick yung needle, tapos yung blood mo. Yan, gadget din yun. Mga gadgets na na-invento na hindi ka na kailangan. Pwede mo i-check yung blood pressure araw-araw or yung blood sugar mo. Hindi ka na magbabayad ng libo-libo sa lab to go, right? Pero of course, for accuracy and you have to have your usual and regular checkups pa rin, right? So, what are the benefits of gadgets? gadgets have made our lives not only more convenient but enjoyable and pleasurable. Kagaya ng, of course, ng pag-imbento ng paggawa ng electric fan, right? Yung sa yung imbis na sariwang hangin lang, pag naiinitan tayo, nagkaroon ng, imbis na papaypay mo yung sarili mo, ay mga ngawit yung kilikili mo, nagkaroon ng electric fan. Lalo na nagkaroon ng air condition, right? During the summer season, na palaging summer ang feeling mo sa Pilipinas, uh, you know, meron ng aircon na pampalamig sa atin, right? As much as merong aircon na naimbento, meron ding heaters para naman sa mga countries na merong winter na tayo wala. They use room heaters also for the cold, chilly winter season. So fans, dryers, washing machine, sewing machine, air purifiers, they are all gadgets, right? Hindi, kasi yung ibang tao akala nila gadget, cellphone lang or tablet. Hindi. Appliances are gadgets, right? Oo nga, tataas ang electric bill mo, Jake, sa aircon, tama. Pero 'di ba, convenience 'yun. It's a convenience. So yun na nga, sa makaka-afford na mag-aircon, mag-aircon. Pero ayun, yung gadget na yun, na-invento talaga. So ayan, sa mga opisina, mga eskwelahan, di ba? Mga ibang eskwela, aircon na, right? But of course, syempre, use din that in moderation para wag masyado mataas ang electric bill, right? So yun, like I said, all those things are gadgets. Pati hair dryer mo, gadget yun, right? Wherever you look, you will see a gadget. Like I said, wala yatang tahanan, wala yatang bahay na mapupunta ka na pagpasok mo wala siyang kahit na anong gadget. Sobra na, hindi na caveman period to. Kahit sa probinsya, my God, yung mga iba nga naka-satellite dish, di ba? These are all gadgets, right? Um, Even for taking care of our hair, we need gadgets like hair dryer, hair straightener, or electric rollers, right? Nung araw, ang roller, iniikot-ikot lang, pero may electric rollers na rin. Gadgets are also beneficial for disabled people, of course. Take mga electronic eyes for the blinds. It can help them to detect the zebra crossing and thus ensure safety to cross the roads. Similarly, there are many other gadgets like brailles, PDA. See? Iba-ibang ah, iba-iba ang ang mga gadgets talaga. Maraming gadgets na rin na-invento for the medical field and also yun na nga for mga PWDs. Ano sabi mo, Jake? Anong kubo with aircon? Social. Totoo ha, may bahay kubo. Oy, pero yung mga resort, bahay kubo na naka-aircon. Pero wala pa ako nakitang kubo na naka-aircon actually, Jake. Pero I'm sure meron, right? Kasi, kasi ang choice nila ng gawing bahay ay native type. Hindi just because, hindi namang igsabihan nakakubo ka, mahirap ka eh. May magaganda yatang kubo na para rustic ang feel ng bahay mo, right? Right? Ganda rin yung bamboo house. Solar panel. Anyway, gadgets can also help in saving a lot of space, mind you. Bakit? Earlier, di ba, while using a telephone, you need to sit at a single place to talk with other people. But now, di ba, dahil yung telephone, may phone booth, at saka yung phone booth, pwede kang tumawag, or pag nakikitawag ka, yan. Dati, may mga ibang tao nakikinig. Nowadays, because of the development of mobile phones, you can now travel anywhere with your smartphones and talk sitting wherever you want or standing or nakahiga. You can do that now, right? Nowadays, merong Android apps. Ang dami-daming apps that brought na revolutionary, right? It's changed the life of so much of the ones using the telephone. Dahil yung telephone naging masyado lang smart. Computer na siya. Okay? Again, the facility of internet, of course. Tsaka yung smartphone, na-eliminate na ngayon ng number of gadgets na bibilin mo dahil may camera na ang smartphone. Noong araw, walang camera ang mga telepono, nag-evolve na. So, sabi ko nga, pag ang gadget na ininvestan mo ay smartphone, para ka nang nakamenos ng pagbili ng camera, right? Diba? Tama, kasi hindi na separate ang camera. Gadgets are also meant for fun. For example, nga, yung mga Wii, right? Or yung iPod, MP3, video system, DVDs, TV, smart TV na rin ngayon. All these are possible only because of the advent in technology or the developments in technology. These gadgets can bring the family together, di ba? Dahil, yun, pag yung dati yung Wii, pwede kayo maglaro ng games sabay-sabay. Tsaka yun na nga, yun, ang nakakalimutan kong banggitin, ang karaoke, ang video system, my gosh. Ang naka-invento ng karaoke, Pilipino daw. Nung nasa Amerika ako, nakatira, right? Oh, when I first lived in America in the 80s, I was one of the first people lagging around a karaoke box. When I was singing na kasi noon, no, nung nag-audition ako, dala-dala ko may sarili akong music. Naloka yung mga Amerikano, meron akong sariling sound system na dala. Yun nga yung karaoke noon, pa-plug mo doon yung mic, tapos cassette pa yung papatugtog mo. O, di ba? Yun, gadget yun. Pero Pinoy daw nag-invento ng totoo ba? We have to verify that. Anyway, so yeah, gadgets provide entertainment and facility of things, right? It also encourages innovation and creativity. Bakit? How does it encourage innovation and creativity? Kasi ang technology is challenging, right? Diba? Yun. It encourages creativity and innovation kasi nga paunahan lagi to come up with the latest version of things, di ba? Ang development ng technology mabilis. Yung kakabili mo lang nitong bago mong iPhone, in a few months, meron na naman bago ulit, right? Or yung software, yung version, iba-iba rin, right? Since technology is challenging, it sparks the brain to work to its full potential talaga. In the past, it used to be very difficult to start a business. Yun ba? One had to have lots of capital and they even had limited access to business information. Eh ngayon, marami makakapag-start ka na ng business, lalo na online, di ba? Itong pandemic gamit ang cellphone mo, gamit ang laptop mo, pwede na kayo makapag-transact, pwede kang makapagtrabaho, pwede kang magturo, right? Gamit ang mga gadgets na ito at technology. Kasi mobile na, portable na rin ang pagtatrabaho. You can work anywhere as long as there's Wi-Fi or yung data mo sa telepono gamit mo. That's why it encourages innovation and creativity. Today, it is very easy to start a business while at home. It's also easy to start a business with minimal income, lalo na pag online selling ang business mo or online teaching. Ang investment mo maliit, pero more engagement on your part. Mas marami, it will get a lot from you sa oras mo at attention. Pero less naman on the money part, right? So that's how technology and gadgets have affected us and are affecting our lives, right? Ang dami-daming gadgets pa na pwedeng ang estudyante actually. What gadgets are marami pa iba. Imagine, kasi ang dami, ang nagde-develop pa rin patuloy-tuloy, right? Ang dami, may mga futuristic gadgets pa na sige, mag-mention tayo, okay? There are a few futuristic gadgets that we have to watch out for and if we can afford it. Yung Nike, ang Nike ay nakapag-invento ng Nike Fuel Band. Okay, ang tawag dito, Nike Fuel Band, right? Anong Nike Fuel Band? This is a great wearable device. Suotin mo na naman parang yung smartwatch. And a wristband, okay? It will help you with your fitness needs through many ways. O di, parang Fitbit. It operates using its motion sensors that are able to keep track of the user's movements throughout the day. Grabe na yun, no? Intuitive. It then translates the data collected into Nike Fuel so that the user can compare themselves to others. Yun pala yun. The Nike Fuel Band has the ability to count the number of steps the user takes per day. Alright? Di ba importante? Yan ang daming ganyan. Research reveals that one can avoid numerous health problems by simply walking around 6,000 steps per day. So, di ba naging uso talaga ito na monitor mo ilang steps na dapat. Pero grabe, ang kailangan pala nating gawin ay 6,000 steps per day para maging healthy. Right? Wow. Hindi ko alam yan Alright? But why do we need gadgets in our lives? Diba? We need gadgets in our lives because consumerism, diba, and the modern way of living have demanded that our gadgets operate in a certain way as the following, as we expect them, no? Diba? Kailangan natin ang gadgets sa pagkuha ng information, kailangan natin ang gadgets to facilitate ang pagtatrabaho natin, right? But what do we use it for? Like I said, today we use electronic gadgets in our daily lives. Whether it's sa bahay, sa trabaho, sa pag-aaral, in other words, sa buhay. We need it, right? The importance of gadget in our lives, it's become very, very important. Pero ang ano dyan is not to be too dependent on it. Because yun na nga, pag yung mga nagre-require ng electricity, of course, hindi mo magamit pag nawala kang ilaw. Pero yun na nga, may mga battery na, tsaka mga wireless, right? Excuse me, ay, wala pala akong water. Sandali lang ano lang ako sa aking beloved. Ng water, please. Thank you very much. Thank you, ang aking assistant and partner in life. Salamat. Thank you so much. I will just have a sip of water, please. Okay. Ano naman ang ill effects ng gadgets? Well, sa mga bata that put on long hours of their time using gadgets and ang nangyayari doon, yun na nga, sa pag-aaral apektado, they give less attention to their assignments tsaka schoolwork and may be irritable when they are away from their gadgets. Ito yung pag na-addict na yung mga anak niya sa gadgets. Ang sad to say nga, di ba, nowadays, maliit na bata pa lang ang tahawak na tablet. Hindi na nila alam mamawak ng totoong libro. Kasi, di ba, ibang parents, so that the kids won't disturb them and para wag malikot, magulo, ayun, aabutan ng gadget para tumahimik. Pero yun na nga, the kids easily can get dependent on the gadgets. They might also sleep less, which can slow down their thinking or their productivity sa pag-aaral. Yun na, napupuyat sa kakalaro ng video games, right? So, it really affects the performance ng estudyante. In our present generation kasi, students are obsessed, or not just students, people are obsessed with using gadgets, right? So nga, most people want to buy the latest releases of the gadgets to satisfy their desires in terms of entertainment and getting the newest one. Para masabi, oh, I have the latest version of this laptop or this cell phone, right? Gadgets kasi are used to satisfy the desires, yun na nga, ng mga estudyante o ng tao. Pero para sa estudyante nga, they tend to involve gadgets in their everyday lives right? Pero hindi lang naman estudyante, yung mga tao ngayon talaga, involved na talaga ang gadgets sa ating pang-araw-araw na buhay. Yun lang, students tend to use more time in using gadgets than on studying. This affects the students' study habits and academic performance. Kasi nga, ang gadgets have become a way of life para sa most people. Gadgets nowadays are a basic need for everyday life. Kasi nga, it helps us do things easier and faster. So again, pabalik-balik, dapat nating maisip na we have to use it lang. Not be addicted to it, right? So ano pa nga my God, there was a time, of course, na nung wala pang dual SIM, ang tao, ang cellphone, dala-dalawa. Ako noon, tatlo pa. Kasi iba-iba yung network natin, di ba? Dati merong ah, merong smart, merong globe, tsaka ano pa yung before? No, that other Sun Cellular. See, iba-iba dati yung platform. Kaya dati, ang mga tao, ang cellphone, tatlo-tatlo. Dalawa ako noon, tatlo. Pero because nga, tapos na-invento yung dual SIM. So, pwede mo na ngayon gumamit. Pwede ka nang bumili ng isang mahal na telepono, right? With all those functions. At lagay lahat ng SIM na kailangan. Pero yun, because of ano rin, business and economy, bumalik na ulit sa dalawang provider ang ating mga cellphone, which is Smart and Globe. Kasi nga nag-merge na. But anyway, so yeah. So yun lang, right? The way that we use technology in our lives and the gadgets, it really depends on uh, our behavior and our attitude towards making use of technology and studying. Kaya dapat talaga, kagaya na sabi ni Jake kahapon, right, Jake? Dapat na-manage mo yung time mo. Kasi yung sa pag-aaral, how it affects students, yun na nga eh, even if it's not with a gadget or anything, the study habits and the work and study attitude of people depends on the person. Whether sa trabaho or sa pag-aaral or sa buhay, yung pagka-addict mo, nanonood lagi ng TV, nakakalimutan mo yung trabaho. Nasa sa tao yun talaga. It depends on the work ethic, the study habits of the tao, tsaka yun na nga yung disposition ng taong yun towards working and towards learning, right? So, yun lang. Gadgets are useful. Gadgets are essential na talaga sa buhay natin, but we have to know how to curtail or control yung time na tawag yan, ginugugol natin sa paggamit ng technology at nitong mga gadgets na ito. Right? So, if you have any questions, please feel free to fill them in. Thank you, Jake, for participating. Pwede naman kayo magtanong. Of course, you can either message me through my Facebook or Messenger, or of course, keep sending your emails and texts, right? And I will answer them as best as I can, right? So we have been in the subject of technology from last week. At tumuloy-tuloy nga tungkol sa gadgets because of course ang paggamit ng gadgets ay related to technology, right? It was technology that brought about this inventions ng mga gadgets, right? Uh, Pwede ba tayong mabuhay ng walang technology? Well, siguro if worst gets worse, pag nawala ng electricity, nawala ng lahat, of course, we have to because as human beings, we have senses that we use to function with. And these are not mechanical. These are inborn senses of sight, taste, and hearing, whatever that we can use nang wala yung technology. Pero nowadays, in the present day situation, most of us, aminin o hindi, are dependent on technology and the gadgets that we live with, right? Talaga naman eh, kagaya nga sinabi ko, wala yatang bahay or tao na walang kahit anong gadget na ginagamit sa buhay niya, na pang-araw-araw na buhay, right? Kasi yun nga, pati yung toothbrush, yung electronic toothbrush, o gadget din yan, right? So talaga, gadgets are essential, yes. Gadgets are there, and gadgets will keep being there in the future. Yun na nga, with that, yung mga gadgets nagiging mas uh, pa-modern ng pa-modern, tsaka mas yung mga functions. Like nga, diba, yung nalang vacuum cleaner. Hindi ka na ngayon kailangan mag-vacuum at mangawit yung kamay mo. Yung mga Roomba o yung D-bot na sinabi ko na isang araw. Ipo-program mo lang yan siya na maglilinis ng lapag mo mag-isa. Tsaka meron pa yung, you can even change the heads to clean different kinds of flooring. Diba? Ganon kaano ang technology na that's why sabi nga nila yung paggamit ng technology nagiging tamad yung mga tao kasi sila na yung gumagawa para sa'yo. Pero yun na, ang connected to that is yung pag, pag-surge ng AI or artificial intelligence or yung mga robotics. Pero like yung lesson ko last week, diba? I don't see naman I don't see it happening naman na yung mundo natin panay robot na. Hindi. Kasi nga, ang nagpo-program din ng mga yun ay tao, right? Of course, we still need our human intelligence, not the artificial intelligence, to program these AIs, right? So, so that has been, okay, our topic from last week, technology, and now gadgets, right? Siyempre yung Fitbit, di ba? Naging sikat yung Fitbit 2 years ago. Ah, siya ang nauna ng mga ito yung mga wearable device na nagta-track ng ating mga BP, ng ating steps, right? Yung Fitbit Blaze. Itong na-mention ko lang yung Fitbit kasi may nag-text sa akin, sabi ko hindi ko na nabanggit yung Fitbit. Well, this wearable device kasi gives other devices talagang a run for their money. Siya yung sobrang sumikat. Kasi it its features are extremely top-notch kasi. It, uh, meron siyang GPS tracker, di ba? May heart rate sensor, may color touch screen, may music control pa sa notifications. At saka meron siyang GPS tracker nga, allowing users to leave their phones behind. It has a itong bagong Fitbit may bagong version ng Fitbit. It also has a digital training program that ini-introduce sa mga users to wrist-bound workout routines. So, pati workout routines, pwede mo makita. And it shows them how new workouts are done. So, watch out for this, Fitbit Blaze ang tawag. Ito yung latest version ng Fitbit Blaze. Okay? Siyempre, those gadgets, what are futuristic gadgets pa? Yung Apple Watch Sport. May Apple Watch nag-proliferate. Yan. Pero those mga watches na smartwatches talaga, sumikat din sila because nagkaroon nasama dun yung health aspect ng buhay, right? We can monitor your steps, your BP, kaya sila sumikat. Conclusion dyan, fitness has become part of life, right? And this has made wearable fitness gadgets popular. Yeah? People are now spending double the amount of money they used to spend previously on wearable digital fitness gadgets. So, yan ang binibili na rin yung mga yan. Because fitness gadgets has so much to offer, including counting the number of steps you make in a day, yung heart rate sensors, calorie intake, and lots of workout information. Kaya sumikat yan. So in a way, yan ang isa sa mga tulong ng mga gadgets na yan sa health. So yung mga gadgets, communication gadgets, there's also health gadgets that we need to use. Okay? At in a way, masasabi natin talaga, there's more advantages and good things that can be had by using gadgets, right? So yan po ang ating mga topic this past 2 weeks, our technology and gadgets. Sana po we were able to bring much information and a lot of help regarding the use of gadgets and of course we have talked about how it's impacted our lives in a big way talaga, right? Okay, mayroong question. Why do students use gadgets now to relieve their boredom? Di ba obvious? Based on a study kasi, majority of the students, they don't use gadgets for good. Only temporarily sometimes, di ba? Just to alleviate their boredom or kunyari, para aliwin ang sarili nila to break the monotony of studying. So, in between, kung lalaro sila or makikipag-chat sa social media, gamitin ng cellphone. Pero at bumabalik ulit yun sa study habits or study attitude ng estudyante, right? Pero yun, yung mga estudyante, ano nila yun, parang rest or respite, break nila yun. Habang hindi ka nag-aaral, whatever. Kung sakit na ulo mo sa kaka-review, check mo na muna yung social media mo sandali, right? Tingnan mo kung yung crush mo nag-post para to make your day. So that's how it helps the student relieve the boredom, right? So thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me today. Maraming salamat. And of course, our regular visitor sa ating show, Jake, thank you so much. And si Jeannie na palagi na nating kasama, salamat. And si Miss Gigi Salaw who tuned in today. Telma Ilagan, of course, the Lakap family, Tita Agnes, Tita Pri, the Lakap family, my Bautista family, and Celestino families. And of course, my friends all over the world na ang pinapanood ay ang delayed telecast natin, which is on YouTube. Because of course, like I said, immediately after this live stream program, we are transferred to YouTube, where Broad Streamcast Communicators has its own YouTube channel that features all our shows. Okay? Thank you so much and happy Friday. Have a safe weekend, everybody. In Japan, yung mga estudyante ko dyan, it's a golden week for them. Pero yun na nga, ang festivities nila curtailed dahil naka-state of emergency in Japan because of the sobrang surge na rin ng virus. Thank you very much. Have a good weekend. Thank you. And please, faith, hope, and love. Don't forget. All right?
Inyong natunghayan at napakinggan ang mga makabagong pamamaraan sa mundo ng online sa pamamagitan pa rin ng Broad Streamcast Communicators. Hanggang sa muli, maraming salamat po.